Gary Wilhelmy here at the Agribusiness Desk. He's our AgDay analyst. Gary, let's talk about the world situation. I know you've talked about what's happening to Europe, but then we look at what's happening in Washington, D.C., and our leaders don't seem to be able to agree on what we're happening here. What is going on?
That's the problem. It's very difficult to understand what's going on. Nothing's going on is the problem. We've been kicking this can down the road for generations, is spending more and more money. You look at the basis for re-election within Congress or any elected office. It's all based on contributions. Well, those contributors want something for their money, whether you call them lobbyists or whatever.
So basically, the more you give, the more you get. Is that it?
Well, you get an office as a congressman. You're a first-year congressman. You get 2 years in office. You're going to spend over 50% of your time raising money to get reelected.
Okay.
And some of these fellows and ladies who got elected in this last, we have these waves, and so we wash one crowd out and bring another crowd in, but they're not doing what they said they were going to do. So they're going to get washed out again. But you know, it doesn't make any difference. You get into office, the first call you get is going to be from a lobbyist, and that is what calls the tune.
Okay, now that's kind of what causes nothing to happen, but when nothing happens, you talk to me off camera about the fact our interest rates could go up, and I paid 21% a year to borrow money just to stay in farming. That's not fun.
You just can't do it. And what happens is, if we do indeed, whether we actually formally default, just the fact that we've threatened default, you know, the major rating services, Moody's and S&P, are already having our own credit status under review, and our bond ratings will be decreased the closer we come to this default period. And then interest rates are going to go up because there's greater risk in putting money into our instruments.
So it's not just the businessman or the guy on the street, it's also going to affect the farmer. That's what I'm trying to find out.
You know, who's more credit involved than the farmer, and find good advice. That's tough, though.
Gary says it's important but also very difficult to find an advisor you can trust to help guide your decisions. Mike Hoffman next with your Farm Country Forecast.
Half price, a one-year subscription via email to the Wilhelmy Weekly Analysis and Commentary for only $19.95. Send to Gary Wilhelmy, 709 Lytle Street, Valparaiso, Indiana, 46383.